In this video, we'll learn what is surrogate key and what are the possible problem statements and how the surrogate key will impact the data warehouse operations. Before we start, we must know what is data warehouse architecture. In a later video, I'll explain you details. So CRM, billing, ERP, and flat files. These are various type of source system. In the source system, the data will be gathered on staging area. Here, ETL process will be used, that is extraction, transformation and loading. After that, the refined data will be loaded on warehouse. From warehouse, OLTP queue will be created. We can call it as reporting, or it can be in terms of analytics or data mining. Now, here you observe the table. The question is, why to use surrogate key, but why not business key? The answer is very simple. Let's take the example here, subscriber ID. That is a primary key, and that we can call it as a business key. So every business key in organization is designed with some specific logic. Here take the example, subscriber code is AL, that is subscriber name's code, Airtel, and the customer ID is the 17-digit numeric value. So if we combine, then subscriber ID will be created. We can call it as a business key, or we can use it as the primary key. Let's understand the problem statement 1. Changing of dynamic data. Assume your address or your office location will be changed from Mumbai to Pune. In this case, the business key, that is your subscriber ID, network type, customer name, customer ID, subscriber code and subscriber name will be remain same. Let's understand problem statement 2, that is merger and acquisition. Assume Vodafone merged with Idea company, that one company take over another company. In that case, all the subscriber ID of Idea will be renamed as Vodafone subscriber ID. Idea subscriber ID starts with ID and 17-digit numeric, but it will be replaced with VN with subscriber ID. This is not acceptable. Why? Because in data warehouse, in the OLTP system, we have to change all the tables and those keys needs to be updated, which may be a costly operations in a data warehouse environment, because not only the current state is stored but also the historical data. So surrogate key is basically buffer the data warehouse from the operational environment and making it protected to any operational changes. Let's understand problem statement 3, that is performance, which is very important problem statement. That is nothing but query execution process gets slowed down. Generally what happened, foreign key constraint takes time during processing the query. So in fact table, most of the attribute types are foreign keys. Hence, query execution time plays a very important role here. Business keys are usually bigger in size or length. It means big index. That is nothing but query execution time gets slowed down. That will result a performance issue. So if we use surrogate key, then definitely space will be saved and performance will be improved. Next, in the later video, I will explain you how the fact and dimension table are related with each other. So here we can observe here one fact table is having various type of dimension table. So dimension country table is having the primary key, that is country ID, and dimension product table is having product ID is the primary key, and dimension state table, that is state ID, is the primary key, and self person dimension table, self person ID is the primary key. It is connected with the one fact table. So now let's understand what is the role of the data here. So now we can observe here primary key of each and every dimension table will be considered as foreign key in the fact table. Observe here state dimension state ID is the primary key. It will be considered as foreign key in the fact table. Similarly, salesperson ID will be considered as foreign key in the fact table. So this is very important point. That means most of the keys in fact table are foreign key by nature. So that means all the primary key in the dimension table will be referred as foreign key in the fact table. Let's take an example, guys. Total number of customer present in the data warehouse, assume it is equal to 8,000, and each customer purchased 4 products, that is 4 product ID. Total number of surrogate key will be 8,000 into 4, that is equal to 32,000 surrogate keys. Surrogate key in the fact table will be 32,000, obviously. But in the meantime, in dimension table also 32,000 surrogate keys, but product ID will be primary key, so 8,000 business keys will be there. This is the major difference. In fact table 32,000 surrogate keys. In the dimension table it will be 32,000 surrogate keys plus 8,000 business keys will be there. Let's try to understand with the help of graphical representation. So one customer purchased 4 products. That is one customer ID is having 4 product ID. So total number of customer present in the warehouse, assume it is 8,000. So total number of product ID will be 8,000 into 4 is equal to 32,000 product ID will be there. Now we'll understand with the help of practical approach. Here you observe product ID and the surrogate key. I mean, for each and every product ID, that is business key, we place the surrogate key. So product ID, basically we can call it as a business key, because every business key in each and every organization is designed with some specific logic. Here we can observe AZ is the organization code and 17-digit numeric value. So if we analyze, generally business key is larger in size for each and every organization. And if we analyze the data types, it is alphanumeric, that is varchar. In the meantime, if we observe the surrogate key, it is always numeric by nature, because it is a sequential number and auto-generated by the system. So it is always smaller in size and only numeric, that is integer data types. Here is the major difference. We can observe here in the fact table and in the dimension table, what will be the difference here? In the fact table, total number of product ID will be 32,000. That means we have to place 32,000 surrogate keys. In the meantime, In the dimension table also, we have to place 32,000 surrogate keys. Plus, product ID is primary key here in the dimension table. So 8,000 business key will be there. So now the conclusion point is, if we would not use surrogate key in the fact table, then what will happen? That means 32,000 business key we have to place, and this will create a major performance issue. Let's understand the problem statement 4. That different source system having same business key or primary key. So let us assume there is source system 1, that is Vodafone US, and that subscriber ID is BN and 17 digit numeric. And in the source system 2, that belongs to Vodafone India, and its subscriber ID is same. Now we'll understand how these problems will be solved by using surrogate key. Let's observe here the US location database, that is source system 1. It consists transaction ID, date, quantity and amount. The India location database also same data, it consists transaction ID, date, quantity and amount. Observe here the transaction ID in both the source system. It is absolutely same. Now observe the source system 1, that is US location database data. Its transaction ID is 1, 2, 3, 4. So whenever we are going to upload this data in the warehouse, the data will be uploaded successfully. We can observe here source system 2, which is having same transaction ID, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. In this case, the source system 2 will be rejected by the data warehouse. This is the critical conditions. To resolve this issue, so what we can do here, we are going to implement the surrogate key for the second source system. The transaction ID will be 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the final one, that is problem statement 5. So it defines slowly changing dimension, that is SCD. So we need to understand what exactly type 2 SCD defines. So if any value in the source system will be modified, so in the target table we can create a new row for that specific updated data. Let's understand practically. Observe here in the source system, the product dimension table. It consists product name, product ID, and product description. Assume the product description you observe here, 1 liter hot pressed oil, and this data will be updated as 1 liter cold pressed oil. So hot pressed is the old data and cold pressed is the changed data. So in the target system, that is product dimension table, we can observe here the hot pressed is remain there in the record 2. In the record 3, new row is inserted for cold pressed oil. We can observe the manufacturing date that will describe the information. So here we can implement surrogate key. So the conclusion point is the advantages are it is a sequential numeric value. Two, it is auto-generated by the system. Number 3, it helps to improvise the performance of the system. The drawbacks are it cannot be used for search key operations. And number 2 is it violates 3 natural form, that is 3 NF principles, because it doesn't maintain any relationship with other tables. Thanks a lot guys for watching this video. Please subscribe the channel. I'll list to you with more interesting topics, and stay happy. Always remember, study less and enjoy more. Thank you very much and thanks for your time. Please subscribe the video, place the comments such that I can reach to you with more interesting topics. Thank you guys.